Hey everybody, Barry here again. Well, might as well get this frame wire wheeled.
There's nothing that I can do with it now, really. I got to put control arms in the bottom, but I don't want to do that until it's all cleaned up and wire wheeled. So I need to get this thing cleaned up so that I can paint it. Something that I will have to do probably in the future is notch the rear part of the frame and do a C-notch here, which I expect to have to do. So I probably will paint it anyway, but at least it'll be wire wheeled so it won't be any rust there while I'm cutting and welding. Let's bring it outside and wire wheel it. I don't want to do it near Craig's boat because that thing is pretty clean inside and he doesn't want any of this in there. I suppose first I should really take off things that don't need to be there. Like, I think I'll take off the steering box so that I can get down inside of here. And the idler arm bracket. I'll see if those engine mount bolts come out. I'm a little bit nervous. Very, very nervous. But I soaked this a couple of weeks ago, so maybe that'll come off too. Let's try it. People have asked me if this is a Newfoundland truck originally or not. You know how I know it's not? That is insanity. Oh my God. I've literally never ever taken a control arm off like that. This is not a camera trick. It actually happened. Oh my. Oh, I'm so excited.
I've had oil filters that I worked longer and worked harder to take off.
Oh, I love this truck so much. This actually is quick enough that I can do it in real time. That is absolutely nuts. I'm absolutely mind blown. I thought there was zero hope for that coming apart. Let alone in like 5 seconds. Wicked. It does need ball joints. Whatever. There's a Chev. Every Chev needs ball joints. Next up, master cylinder is going to go because I am getting rid of this pile of trash. Yep, that's going away too. Very excited. I need to run all new brake lines anyway, so, like, you know, they're good, not so good, nah, not getting great, bad. So why am I going to use that anyway? I'm going to deactivate it manually. I'm going to run a Hydro Boost on this, so I'll be putting all this stuff on after the body is on. Yep. It's funny how the front brake lines are, like, really nice until it gets right there, but I guess that's normal anyway. That's going to be a lot easier to clean up. I think I'm going to degrease and power wash that before I do anything with the wire wheel, so I don't just drag grease around and contaminate all the metal. Yeah, that came out easily. Very nice. I'm not used to taking this stuff off, so I don't know if it's usually hard or not, but the old impact made quick work of it anyway. Now, get these torsion bars out. Those bars look like they've never been out before, so I'm hoping that they'll be friendly. If not, I'll probably just let the torsion bar bolts go and pull the whole thing out, which won't work. I just found out. Well, I'll figure it out anyway. At some point, I will try again to get those bars out of the keys, but really, I don't really see the point. Unless they were easy to get out, which they don't seem to be. If I decide to change the keys, well, then obviously I need to take them out. But if I can put the control arms in and slide them back in their mounts without having to take the keys out of it, then, well, what's the point? I had to bring it outside so that I could fix Jeff's car. So that was a perfect time for me to put it up by the garage door, block it up, so that tomorrow on my lunch break I can power wash and wire wheel it. It kills me to leave it out overnight when we're supposed to get snow, but well, it's got to be done, so that's it. All set up anyway. It was great. A lot of grease and a lot of nasty right here, and of course all there. Somebody had something leaking there, and yeah, I'm gonna degrease that and let it sit for the night, and then power wash it tomorrow on wire wheel. Meat wagon. Man, I am pleasantly surprised with how well this little power washer works. It's a little Bosch machine. 1700. What a unit, man. It actually flakes rust off. Like this whole thing here was that, and it was just flaking it off as I was going. No problem at all taking the grease off. Like, look, this is brand new frame there because there was so much grease built up on it. Look at that. If every Chev truck leaked oil,
Would any of them rust?
Not really ideal conditions. I'm not going to do the frame today because there's a pond on top of the cover. I didn't actually expect that cover to be waterproof. It's pretty cool.
But I will be power washing some more parts. I just adjusted the steering box. I did it off camera because it was frustrating me, and that's it. Chev steering box. They're all loose, but I tightened up the sector shaft and I'm hoping that it's going to work better.
Or the pitman shaft, I should say. It was a little bit wobbly down here, so I tightened this nut up and backed it off so that there was no binding through the full sweep, and it worked fine. So that's good. I hope it works out well. There's a new idler bracket on this thing at some point in the past. Nothing here makes any noise, nothing is loose, so well, I'll reuse it all. Although it is disgusting, so I'm going to power wash all that. And I think I'll just run the power washer over these control arms also, because I got a bunch of deep creep and stuff on them. So that'll help me paint them. And when I get the power washer in around here and in this corner there, it'll all spray back in my face. So that's also exciting. I do have to take that brackets off. I forgot about that actually. I'll do that now before I power wash.
That was awful. Like, completely awful. 2 bolts.
2 bolts to come out. Fought to literally the last thread. I don't know what they put in there, whether it was rust promoter or red thread locker. I don't know, but man, it was a fight. But I got them out. Not bad. 2 bolts and steering gear adjusted.
People wonder why this is like watching mud dry. It's a long process, man.
Building a truck is a long process. Well, winter didn't do me any favors. I've never had to bail out a chassis before. I'm actually pleasantly surprised at how well that car cover kept the frame dry. Like, this is from when I was tipping it up. It's pretty good actually. I didn't think it was waterproof at all. Time to start wire wheeling.
Using an old wire wheel is like a full body workout. Wow.
It's aggressive, but hey, wire wheeled. Super cool. There's spots that of course I can't get, like there, up and around there. I will just kind of hand wire brush it. I like it a lot. I don't know about the underside. Really not concerned that much. I'll wire brush the underside if I don't wire wheel it. Other than that, she's ready to pull back inside.
I've got it inside. My focus has shifted just a little bit. I got a little bit of a breakaway where Cass isn't working today, and I got a little bit of time to work on stuff. When I've got more than a dinner hour to work, I like to do something bigger. So I'm gonna pull in Rodney's old single cab short bed and start pulling that apart. I need the rear diff, I need the drive shaft, the gas tank, the complete wiring harness from the truck, not only the engine, and as much stuff as I can salvage from that before I send it to the great beyond.
So I'm going to finish this video here.
I know it's a quick one, and I got a little bit done. I'm fine with wire wheeling this thing and getting it all cleaned up and getting a bit more work done on it and stuff.
But I am basically ready to paint it, except for one small detail, which is this rear cross member. I'm concerned that it may hit the cab. I've got to do a little bit of work right here regardless. This is the one bad spot that I found on the frame. That is it, the one bad spot. So I got to fix that up regardless, whether I cut the cross member out and then box it, or whether I just fix it like it is there now. But there's a cross member here, there's a cross member here, and then the torsion bar mount. So I don't think there's any lack of strength in that area.
But that's not going to be a today thing, so let me know what you think. Should I take it out or should I try the cab first? Either way, I'm all done for today. And I'm going to start up a new video that's going to come out next week when I get to filming and editing and all that fun stuff. So thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks my YouTube members, patrons, and subscribers. If you want to check out my Patreon, it's patreon.com/stationroadratrods. And those are a couple small ways to help out with building stuff like this. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, everybody.